It's Paul here, founder of Xerlife, just bringing you another video, slightly different this time though. We're going to bring you a 20-minute one this morning, so I hope you enjoy it. And the same as always with the members, if you get yourself straight on the dashboard and add that to your dashboard. If you're not a member yet, then check us out at xerlife.com, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and get involved. Hope you enjoy it. So you're going to begin just with this movement here. So from child's pose, I'm just going to push through and then come up. So child's pose, push through and then up, down, through, really stretch through there and then pop back into that position. Knees down, bum back, hips through, pop up. So down, through, into there. Hips through, and then downward dog. Nearly there, 10 seconds. Through, and to there. The next one, all we're going to do is we need to step, turn that arm up, step, turn. We're going for the full minute on this one. If you can't see it that way around, then it's here. And you rotate. So step nice and high and rotate. Step. I'll go back to this way. And if it's too much for you, just slow it down slightly. It's fine. But just get nice and stretched out. And like I said, I'm hoping you're outdoors today as well. I'm nearly there. You're going to come straight off this, straight in to a full lunge and rotate. And we're going to do that in about 5 seconds. So, that become, you step out, you lunge down, rotate over the leg that's forward. Try to get right around that way, back, down, rotate, nice and low. Making sure you use your big toe on the front leg, otherwise you'll probably fall over. "20 seconds. Five. You pop down into a bridge with your soles of feet are together, and you're going to squeeze up and come back down. Squeeze your bum as tight as you can on the way up, and just hold for just a second when you're right up. Tighten up in here as much as you can. Squeeze and back down. Squeeze. Just to there. You're already past halfway. Like I said, you should feel it quite a lot in the bum, maybe on the inner thigh slightly as well. Squeeze. 10 seconds. And then we're just going to go straight from this one, straight up, legs crossed. You push up, you come back down, push up. Keep your head down, pushing up as high as you comfortably can. If you go too high, you feel like you're going to go back over the top. If you go too far out that way, you might start to feel it in your lower back just a little bit too much. Keep going, you've got 15 seconds left. Five. And then straight in to this position here, to rotate, and if you can lift the leg. So you rotate, lift the leg. If that's too much, don't lift the leg, just rotate like so. If you can, lift, pop over, lift the top leg, pop over. And yeah, nearly, well, just gone past halfway. So hips are high, legs lifted quite high and controlled. Just lifting up. Just lifting up. Nice and easy. Very nearly there. You're going to now pop into a press up and rotate. So you're going to press, rotate without the leg, rotate, press, rotate, rotate, press. When you rotate, keep that nice triangle through there and rotate each way before you press. Rotate, rotate, press, rotate. Past halfway, flying through these. 20 seconds. Oh, nearly went. Keep it going. Now we're going to do next one. Just want you to roll just to the start of a squat. Roll. Hold for a second. Nice roll up. Nice flat back. So big power. Hold. Big power. Hold. Halfway. Already. "20 seconds left." Straight up. You're going to get you in that lunge position. You're going to lunge down, drive the knee. So you go back, drive the knee. And I'm letting my back knee touch the floor. It's up to you. But just nice and upright in the movement. So I'm here, down, and drive. There. As you just saw, I wasn't concentrating, I lost my balance. So, this way again, and drive. Drive. And I'm using my hands to help with the balance. And my big toe, as I keep going on about, it's quite important. 10 seconds. And then we're going to swap the leg. So this leg back, thumbs down, drive up. There. It takes a little bit of time to get your balance, and then you'll be off. Nice. In control. So this way around. There. And knee drive. Straight up. I'll go back sideways in a second. So there, knee back, down, drive. And we are past halfway. Just keep it going. Back knee down, drive it up. Hand up. You've got 15 seconds. 10. Done, top work. And there's 10 minutes, so we're halfway through, so take a little breather before we kick into the second half of the video. Child's pose is here, and then all you're going to do is push the hips through and go to there. So just sit back, really open out there, breathe, push the hips through, squeeze your bum and breathe there. And go through it this kind of pace, maybe a fraction quicker if you wish, but no quicker than, a little bit quicker than this. Just past halfway, you just drive the hips through, there, through, and just come to there. You got 10 more seconds of this one. Nearly there, so sit yourself back. And then stand, and all I want you to do is there. So I'm not lunging. It's as if I'm starting a lunge, and then my back leg, as you can see, is pretty straight. I'm getting a great stretch down there. So, just there. Feel that stretch as you step in. Keep that back leg quite straight. So I'm pushing back on that heel slightly to exaggerate the stretch. Step back. Swap. You're nearly there. And back onto the floor. For this one, grab hold of your ankles or the floor, and all I want you to do is just push up. There. Come back down. Relax. And push. So you can either go there, give your hands further back if it's easier for you, and there. Or if you're super flexible, and you can push and go here. Probably even more of an arch for some of you, I'm sure. So just push up. Come back down. You've got 20 seconds, just push up. Come back down. If it's too much, like I said, bring your knees in, have your hands here instead, and just get a little bit of movement through the hips and through the shoulders. Or if you're much more flexible, just there, and you'll get more of an arch through your back as well, I'm sure. Come out of that one. Roll over. I'll do it facing you to start with. So I'm going to roll, send the legs out straight, reach through the middle. Rock back, legs out straight, reach through the middle. Nice roll, legs wide. There. And remember, you're trying to switch off from everything else that's going on at the moment, which is very difficult, I know. But just find some music if you don't like my voice. I won't be offended in the slightest. But just enjoy a bit of time out and a nice stretch. Nearly there with this one. And then you're going to go up and here. And all you have to do is push the hips back and then forward. You can relax them right off and hit the floor if you want. So I come up, I push right back into my heels, and then I reach forward with the upper body and I relax there. I come up push back. Take your time, it's cool. Just enjoy the stretches. So you might find actually this is doing you a bit more than that. So hang out back there or here, or just flow through it all. And you got 10 seconds. And this one, I want you to step round, which you've done before me, I'm sure. But this arm goes through this gap and then you come up. So we go through that gap, we reach as far as you can, and then you come up that way. Reach, rotate. If you need a breather or it's too much of a stretch, you can see I put the back knee down and I'm doing, so that will take the edge off the stretch if it's feeling a bit too brutal for you with the knee up. Ten seconds, and then we're just going to swap legs. So last one there, and reach, and then swap. So this arm goes through, and I'll rotate away. This arm through the gap, and rotate. There. Just breathe. If it's too much, remember, the back knee can come down. And it just takes the pressure off the stretch slightly, so you might enjoy it a bit more than being up there. "20 seconds. "10. And you're going to stand. And what I want you to do is rotate round that way as far as the body will go, and then rotate around that way. You can see I'm letting the hips go a bit, but keeping it controlled. So I'll do it sideways on. Right round. It's something we don't do unless you play a rotational sport. We don't rotate much as adults. Loads as kids when you're playing games and sport. 15 seconds. You can see I'm not whipping into this, it's not rapid, it's just controlled. Nice and controlled. You're nearly there with this one. And we're going to go, my favourite, but slightly different. We're going to walk out a little bit, and then I'm going to push the hips back, and then walk back up, just to here, walk the hands out a bit, and then I'm pushing back into my bum and the back of my legs. I feel the stretch running right down the hamstrings into the calves. I walk back, hang slightly, go again, get my hands out quite far, and then just push the hips back. Feel it really firing up the back of the leg, and just walk back to there, and just hold this one for the last bit of this for 10 seconds. Nearly there. Then all you're going to do, spin round. I want you to stretch right down, let that foot rotate. So stretch, and I'm rocking round so I can come up onto that heel. Some of you will go even lower, I'm sure, and you can. And you go right down to there if you want. Pop an arm up, So you can go there. Or if it's too much, you just get that kind of movement going. But if you can, get the rotate and the stretch. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And then carefully stand yourselves up, bring your feet together. Just come up slow, because you might feel a bit lightheaded after all of that, but hopefully you feel better for that. Should have stretched everything out quite nicely. Might have got a bit of a sweat on, especially if you're indoors. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a member, then straight over to your dashboard, fill it out, keep it updated. If you're not a member, find us at xerlife.com. Find us on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.